Obviously, this channel is going to be dominated by trying to find the best North Shore beef. But I'm also going to show you where the best pizza is in the entire Boston area. We're talking about pizza to reheat up when a lot of people are coming over for a football party, for a UFC, for a pay-per-view party. I'm going to take the hit for you to show you the worst, the most overrated pie as well. Yes, of course, I'm going to go down to New Haven and show you what the best pizza is down there. And I have been traveling all over the South Shore to find the best bar pizza. A pizza that's been taking over the nation reputation-wise. How about I just show you the very best pizza in all of the Boston area. What's up, people? Welcome back to the channel where I share my passion for food in New England, especially food here in the Boston area. We are pressing pause on North Shore beefs, steak and cheeses, and we're taking a little side route to pizza. I'm in the Harvard Square area. I worked here for the last 5 months. I'm going to try the most legendary slice that the Cambridge Harvard Square area has, which is Pinocchio's. It's been on top for decades, allegedly. Now, here's the advantage that Pinocchio's has going into this. I love a squared slice. That covers Detroit-style, grandma pizza, Sicilian, over New York, South Shore bar, homemade type slice, thin slice pizza. You have the advantage here, Pinocchio's. Now, if I go in here and tell you that it's just good or it's awful, then you really know it's bad. So with those advantages going into this, I'm still going to show you what it looks like. I'm going to tell you how it tastes. If you're into a channel that shoots it straight with you, this is the channel for you. Hit the subscribe button. I'm going to show you the best food that this area has. If you're into the other channels that just lie their ass off to you because they're just into this, or they just don't know what the fuck they're talking about, then go over to their channels. Pinocchio's, let's see what you got, and let's go to work. You guys know that I take it very serious when you go to a new spot that the parking must be perfect. When you go off of Memorial Drive, take a right on JFK. By the way, this Dunkin' Donuts in the corner is pretty solid. The people there are pretty solid too. I want you to turn up to this parking lot right here. This is a 2 to 4 hour paid by phone parking spot, but it's perfect if you want to get something to eat. Obviously not long enough if you want to drink with your friends. Straight across the street from Charlie's Kitchen. It's on Bennett Street. This is the best choice you have to park here shortly in Harvard Square to eat. Just a really short walk from your parking situation is one of the most popular pizzerias in all of Boston, Pinocchio's. This place has been here since 1966. That definitely has to say something. Do not be fooled and park right outside of the place, because I have seen plenty of people towed here since I work in this area. There's plenty of seating, not really. If they get busy, you're kind of screwed. I got this pizza. It looked good at first. They don't have Coke, which I hate. I tried to bring myself to open this up. I couldn't, and I ended up throwing it out. I will not drink Pepsi. I don't even know why I got it. The pepperoni looked like they're not cooked enough, and it's a cheese-heavy pizza, which I love. Sicilian slices are some of my favorite pie. I picked this up. Looked like it had a little floppiness going towards it, but when you looked underneath, that is the perfect undercarriage, people. Looks golden crisp, looks delicious, looks like the olive oil was put on the bottom of the dough like it should be. I understand you guys want to hear the crunch when I bite into it. I played the live volume so you could. There was no crunch. It was a completely soft belly, floppy piece. I understand it's the middle piece, but there was no crunch. We should have the choice to be able to put on as much grated cheese as possible. I don't know what it is with these places going away from giving you the choice, but we gotta fight for more cheese, people. This pizza was not good. The sauce was starting to kick in the aftertaste, and when I picked up the second piece, look at how floppy this piece is. This is your typical squared pizza style pie, and it should be crispy. It should never be soft. You should never be able to do this to it. I'm in the car! So now I can talk shit. I waited 5 months since working in this area to finally have Pinocchios, and I wish I waited another 5 months, another 5 years, another 15 years to have that slice of pizza. I just showed you why. There's no tomfoolery here on my channel. I'm not like the other content creators. I shoot it straight with you. That pizza was completely overrated. It looked like it had an amazing undercarriage. This is why the undercarriage bullshit that Portnoy created does not matter. That undercarriage of that pizza looked perfect, especially for a squared Sicilian slice. But you've seen how floppy it was? The number one weakness of this pizza was the sauce. A terrible aftertaste, terrible sauce. Pinocchio's, you better switch up that sauce because it's just not good. Everybody who's going into your shop right now are going there because of convenience, that it's right near Harvard, or because Zuckerman went there and they think if they eat your pizza, they're going to create Facebook. I could not muster the strength to have Pepsi. Pepsi is when you don't have Coke. That's what Pepsi is. It's the cheap way out of establishments when they don't want to pay Coca-Cola and they give you the shit product, which is Pepsi. And I threw that shit right in the garbage. The quality of cheese was not good. The sauce was terrible. And they didn't have bathrooms in house. They barely had any parking. You had to walk, but the walk isn't far. And I showed you where to park, but they didn't really have parking, or you're gonna get towed near the place. And they barely had seating. If they get busy, you're screwed. I don't do a 1 through 10 system. I tell you how much I paid for it, $12 and change, and how much it's actually worth. Where you don't have Coca-Cola, so the can of Pepsi shouldn't cost anything. And your 2 slices, I imagine, are about $5 each. I would have paid a total of $6 for all of that. And it would have been a can of Coke because, you know, I actually have taste. Hit the subscribe button if this is the kind of content you're into. I'm going to look for the best food in the Harvard Square area, in the Boston area, in the New England area. If this is the kind of content you're not into, then piss off. That's it, I'm done!